Hello and welcome. Today I'll be doing a 2020 election prediction before the final presidential debate. But before we get started, please go and subscribe. We're currently at 339 subscribers. Let's hit 350 by the end of the month, and let's get started. So, a lot of polling has shown that the election is getting closer, as well as betting has shown that the election is getting closer. Trump, in the last week or so, he has taken the lead in betting in Florida and North Carolina, as well as close into a lot of the Midwestern states, as well as Arizona. I'm going to first fill in the safe Trump states: Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, except the second congressional district, South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Indiana, Idaho, Utah, Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, and Alaska, giving Trump 116 electoral votes in the safe column. Going over to Joe Biden: California, Washington, Illinois, Hawaii, D.C., Maryland, Delaware, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New York, Maine's first, giving Biden 155 electoral votes to Trump's 116. Going over to Trump for likely states: Texas, South Carolina, and that is all for Trump's likely states, bringing Trump's total electoral votes to 163. Trump is going to win Texas probably between 5.5 and 7 points, and South Carolina by probably about 10 to 14 points. Going over to Biden for likely states: Oregon, New Mexico, Colorado, New Jersey, Connecticut, Virginia, Maine at large, giving Biden 212 electoral votes. New Mexico is probably going to be around a 10 to 14 points of victory. Colorado, probably 6 to 12. Oregon, probably 10 to 14. Virginia, probably 8 to 12. New Jersey, probably around 12 to 15, as well as Connecticut, probably 12 to 15. Maine at large is probably going to be between 6 and 10. Going over to Trump now for lean states: Ohio, Iowa, Maine's second, Georgia, not Alabama, bringing Trump's total to 204. Georgia seemingly getting closer. Probably at this point, I'd give Trump Georgia by 2 to 3 points. Before, I'd say it was 4 to 5. Ohio's probably going to be 4 to 5. Iowa, probably 3 to 5, somewhere in between there. Maine second, probably 3 to 5 points of victory. Going over to Joe Biden for lean states: Nevada, Minnesota, Michigan, New Hampshire, and Nebraska's second. Joe Biden now has 249 electoral votes, flipping the state of Michigan, the most narrow state in the 2016 election. Trump winning it by about 10,000 votes only, or 0.3%. Minnesota's going to be close also. I'm going to go over the margins of what I think. Nevada, probably 3 to 5. Minnesota, probably 2 to 4 points. Michigan, probably 1 to 4 points. New Hampshire, 3 to 5 points of victory. For Trump in the tilt: Florida, North Carolina, and Arizona. Arizona getting closer. The Supreme Court is a very important issue to a lot of voters in Arizona, as well as the economy. COVID-19 is a big issue, but it is not as much as the economy, and the Supreme Court kind of outweighs how much COVID-19 is a big issue for Arizona voters. As well as Arizona's polling showing about Biden up only 2 points or so, narrowing up from previous up 5 points. So it shows that it's trending in Trump's direction, as well as in the betting odds. it's been trending towards Trump, going from 32 up to 45 and going from 70 down to 59. Now Trump has 259 electoral votes. Going back to Biden for tilt states, Wisconsin has narrowed up drastically. Before it was about, I think it was a 6 to 7 point lead. Now in polling it's 3 to 4. And the betting odds also showing a closer race, going from around a 28 and a 77 down to a 33 and a 69. It still shows that Biden's up 3 to 4 points, but it is showing the race is tightening there. In Pennsylvania, which I think is the decider in this election, has also narrowed up, going from 28 up to 36 and going from a 75 down to a 68, and continuing even further today, a 37 to a 67 in betting odds. Biden has around a 3 to 4 point lead there currently in polling, with the current status of polling trending towards Trump, narrowing a 7-point lead that Biden had down to a 3.5, 4 points. I think that Pennsylvania at the moment is slightly favored in Trump's direction. It's going to be very, very close. I also see that in Arizona and North Carolina. I feel like Florida has been going slightly even further towards Trump. Georgia trending towards Biden, with polling showing Trump having a lead, going to about a tie. But at the moment, pre-debate, this is what my prediction is, giving Trump 279 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 258. Thank you for watching. Please go like, comment, and subscribe. Let's hit 350 subscribers by the end of the month, so go and subscribe. Thank you for watching.